As Norway has implemented tuition fees, most of the students are considering other options. It is too expensive to pay tuition fees in Norway, which is true. But what most of us have not thought about is return on the investment. How is the salary package after graduation? How long it will take to reach the break-even point? Is it worthy to study in Norway now? You probably have heard that Norway is one of the countries with the highest per hour wage. Even unskilled workers can earn as much as 200 Norwegian kroner per hour. Just imagine how much a skilled worker would earn in Norway. The Immigration Office of Norway has mentioned that after getting a skill-relevant job, your average salary must not be less than the average Norwegian citizen. The mentioned threshold is 450,000 Norwegian kroner per year for the year 2023. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about how much you can actually earn if you get full-time skilled work in Norway. I will also cover the tax and the monthly expenses so that you have an overall idea of how much you actually could save in Norway. At the end, you will have a rough idea on whether to study in Norway is a good investment or not. This video will be super interesting, so stay with me till the end. Let's start with what are the different earning options you have after graduation in Norway. First, we will discuss PhD. I have mentioned in my previous videos that PhD is equivalent to skilled job in Norway. While doing PhD, you can earn up to 475,000 to 500,000 Norwegian kroner per year. This amount differs according to the university and PhD program you choose, and it changes every year. Similarly, after completing the masters, you can also start your own sole proprietorship, which is also a single person company and can do freelancing. However, the business activity you do within the company must be within your education background. For example, if you have a master's in IT, you cannot just start photography freelancing company. While doing freelancing, you will be paid on an hourly basis, which means you will be paid only for the hours which you work. As a skilled freelancer worker, your charge can start from 500 NOK per hour and you can increase as you gain more experience in that field. I am telling you this because I have been charging the same amount from my freelancing company, which I started last summer. I have a couple of friends working as a freelance sports journalist and they are charging as high as 800 NOK per hour. It sounds super high, but there is a catch. Why is it so high? When a company hires freelancer to do their job, the company does not have to pay any extra tax, holiday money and other benefits which they have to pay for full-time employees. So basically, when you work as a full-time employee, all the extra tax and holiday money are to be paid by company, but as a freelancer, you do not get all those benefits. That is why you can charge little high. Another thing you need to understand is freelancing jobs are risky as you do not get a permanent contract and your clients can terminate your contract anytime. And this is also the reason why many companies hire freelancers. If you have excellent skills and a good network of people, your chances of earning increases drastically. Skilled jobs are the third option you can opt for after graduating in Norway. For the master's graduate, salary package usually starts from 450 to 460,000 Norwegian kroner per year. If you have work experience, you can get a higher salary package. I have seen people starting with as high as 550,000 Norwegian kroner per year. It varies from company to company, but it cannot be less than 450,000 Norwegian kroners. The earnings in skilled job depends on many factors. For example, if you have just completed your masters and do not have any experience, your salary will range between 450,000 to 500,000 Norwegian kroner per year. And if you have some experience, you will earn more than 500,000 Norwegian kroner per year. People with 5 to 6 years of work experience currently earn around 700,000 Norwegian kroner per year. In Norway, your experience matters a lot in providing you with high earning jobs. For instance, one of my Indian friend who has 10 years of working experience in India got a package of 700,000 Norwegian kroner even before completing his masters. That is why your job experience will help you a lot in Norway. Similarly, if you hold a master's degree in more than one subject, that too will help you in a lot, providing you with high earning jobs. In this way, by doing a skilled job, you can earn up to 450,000 to 700,000 Norwegian kroner per year in Norway. Everything sounds so good, right? You probably have already dreamt of working in Norway, isn't it? But now let's talk about the tax rates in Norway. Norway has one of the highest tax rates in Europe. Instead of an exact figure, I'm going to give you an approximate figure because tax rate depends on various factors like your financial situations, your income, assets, and loans. On average, you have to pay around 35% tax on your income if you have minimum package of full-time job, and as your income increases, tax increases too. As far as I know, you have to pay around 35% tax if your income is less than 600,000 Norwegian kroner per year. And if you earn more than that, you have to pay income tax up to 52%. So just as an example, if you get a very basic package of 450,000 Norwegian kroner per year and pay 35% tax on it, on average, your monthly income will be around 25,000 Norwegian kroner after tax. However, there are various benefits of such a high tax in Norway, which we can discuss in other videos. By the way, if I have not introduced myself, this is Lisa and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, I have been making videos about student visa, the process of getting permanent residency, and the experience of other international students in various countries. If you are in search of genuine information for applying abroad, you are at the right place. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notification of all my uploads. Now let's know about the expenses that you have to make to live in Norway. If you are a single person living in student housing, rent for a single person can range up to 4,000 till 7,000 kroner, which is not too much compared to the income. But if you are living in private housing, your rent can go really high. In 2023, rent in the private market has increased drastically. Just to give you an example, we are living in 32 meters square private apartment in Oslo, and we used to pay 11,500 NOK per month in 2022. But in 2023, our landlord has increased the rent by more than 20%. So we are currently paying 14,900 NOK per month. So you can imagine how expensive it can be. However, if we live in similar apartment in student housing, it is below 10,000 NOK per month. For grocery items, you will easily spend 2,000 NOK per person per month. It really depends on your lifestyle. For a single person, if you are living in a student housing, your expense will be around 7,000 kroner to 10,000 kroner per month. After graduating, you cannot live in student housing. Then your monthly expense can easily cross 10,000 kroner per month. And with increased electricity prices, I do not think below 12,000 kroner is enough for a single person to survive in Norway. To summarize what I have just discussed today, if you manage to get a skilled job after graduating, you will earn a decent amount to live a quality life in Norway. But it can take few years to pay back the amount you have invested in your tuition fees. Similarly, if you have work experience and manage to get a job relevant to your experience and education, you will get better salary package, which shortens the payback period. But to be honest, the risk of not getting a job in Norway after graduation is pretty high, especially in non-technical fields. High salary package in Norway only makes sense if you get a job. So instead of just looking at the high salary package, you should also do research about the scope of subject you want to study in Norway. If you are in IT sector and already have few years of experience, I would say it's still worth it to study in Norway. If you are from non-IT background, it is really tough to get a job if you do not speak fluent Norwegian, so think twice before paying tuition fees in Norway. I hope today's video was helpful for you. I will come with another video next week. Till then, be safe, take care, see you in my next video. Bye bye.